The new Venom Go by Hyperice is one of the most unique and most versatile heat therapy products I have ever used. I've never seen anything quite like it. It is also as stylish as it is functional, providing a whole lot of heat to wherever you need it the most, as well as a vibrational massage. But is it worth the $149 price tag? Let's find out in our review of the Venom Go. This is Colin Jenkins with Connect the Watts, where we cover the latest in connected fitness. So make sure to hit that like button if you find this video useful, and let's begin. So like many people, my previous experience with heat therapy consisted of just throwing in some bean bags into a microwave and wrapping it around whatever muscle tweak that I had. Then I was introduced to the Venom Back last year, which I found to be a far superior tool given how quickly it was to heat up. And most importantly, unlike something you would stick into a microwave, the Venom doesn't start to cool down after just a minute. It'll continue to apply the same level of heat that you can adjust as needed. So it ended up being a much more effective and practical heat therapy tool. The problem, or I guess the limitation with the Venom Back, is that while it's very well designed for your back, I've tried to use it in a lot of other areas, and the success of that has ranged from okay to pretty poor. Now for me, the one area that I tend to want the most heat therapy is often in my neck or my mid to upper back. Probably due to how I sleep, but that is the one area where I tend to get tweaked the most, and heat therapy allows me to recover more quickly by helping allow the muscle to relax. And this is where something like the Venom Go is perfect, as it can be pretty much applied anywhere you'd like. Simply stick on one of the reusable pads, place the Venom Go pod on top, which is held in place magnetically, and turn it on. There are 3 heat levels to choose from, and according to Hyperice, level 1 is 105 degrees Fahrenheit, level 2 is 109 degrees, and level 3 is 113 degrees. And while that temperature seems a lot lower than the new Venom Back, for example, which goes up to 131 degrees Fahrenheit, it actually feels a lot hotter than it sounds. Level 3 is actually absurdly hot and way too much for me. Level 2 feels very hot but usable, and level 1 feels like it lowers the heat quite a bit more. There is an optional massage vibration setting that can be turned on as well, with 3 different modes to choose from: steady, intermittent, and pattern. Personally, I've never been a huge fan of massage vibration with heat, but I know a lot of people are, and so this is a nice addition for those who prefer it. And all of this can be controlled on the Venom Go pod itself, or if you prefer, you can control it on your phone via Bluetooth in the free Hyperice app. Again, as is the case with all Hyperice products, no case is included, but luckily the box that comes with it works pretty well to hold everything together. The biggest question though that most will have is the longevity of each adhesive pad. The Venom Go purchase comes with 3 of them, after which you can buy more for a little under $10 each. Hyperice says up to 20 uses, and I think this is pretty accurate, as it will depend, unfortunately for me, on how much hair you have, or if you remember to wipe all of the sweat off your skin before using it. And I've used it around 10 times so far, and I feel like I still have another 5 to 10 uses that I can get out of it. I think some people, especially those with less hair, could possibly get 30 or even more uses out of it. But if the average number of uses is 20 with $10 a pad, that means it's going to be about 50 cents every time you use it after you get through the initial 3. And I don't think this is too bad, especially if you only have to use this occasionally when you get a muscle tweak, but I'm not sure I would suggest it for the average person, since it does end up costing so much compared to a regular heat pad. But for an athlete who really values recovery and being able to have specific heat therapy anywhere and easily, the Venom Go is really a game changer here. Now, if you tend to have more issues with your lower to mid back, I would definitely suggest checking out the Venom Back. And if you want to check out my full review of the Venom Back, you can see that here, but be aware it is an older model, as alongside the Venom Go, Hyperice released a new version that is a bit better. Again, this is Colin with Connect the Watts. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.